Don't give yourself a hard time, okay? Stop. Don't have to do that. You got to learn to be fair to yourself. Maybe at some point you'll learn to actually care for yourself. Better still, to love yourself and value yourself. But right now, it's enough if you just learn to recognize when you're giving yourself a hard time for no good reason, and you have to stop, and you have to breathe, and then you have to think, why? Why? When you know that being nasty and unkind and disapproving and critical of yourself will just make things worse. Because that's how it works. In any kind of animal training, that is what happens. If you're punishing and you're negative and you're critical and you create an atmosphere of dislike and disapproval, the animal stops learning. When you create a closeness, an approval, a sense of care, consideration, joy even, collaboration, appreciation, warmth, playfulness, then suddenly the animal starts learning. I found this to be true even when 50 years ago, 46 years ago, I worked in a psych lab with rats and mice, training them to go through mazes. And I took pride in the fact that I never once electrified the platform. I could teach them to take the right trajectory simply by waiting until they had lined up in the right place, and then I lit the light for them. They went in, and then I closed the door, and they got their reward, the food. So it was all by positive teaching and training. And it wasn't meant to be that way. It was meant to illustrate to psychology students who I was teaching how to punish the animal. It was a Skinner box, how to actually punish the animal if it didn't do it right. But it was much, much faster to avoid the punishment stage altogether. Okay, back to you. Now think about yourself. You're training yourself. You're an animal and you're training yourself. So you need to apply the same exact principles. So when you're feeling low, take yourself by the hand and say, darling, you've had a hard day. You need to take the weight off your feet. You need to sit down. You need to think for a moment. You need to have a drink. Not alcoholic, water, apple juice, orange juice, something healthy. You need to eat some fruit. You need to go out for a walk after that. And you need to think through the difficulties and take time to do that. And when you take time, you find a solution. And then you need to appreciate yourself for having gotten it right. Get off your own back. Stop beating yourself up. Start being nurturing, kind, understanding, caring, and appreciative of yourself. You're all you've got. Come on, don't waste your time being nasty. Start treating yourself as you deserve to be treated. Learning, yes. Punishing, no. No need for that. You can learn in a productive, congenial, positive, enjoyable way. So, start getting good with yourself. Come on, my friend. You know how to do it. Of course you do. We all do. Get on with it. Be kind. Be kind.